First of all, congratulations. I loved this movie.
Oh,
I
did
can't
you?
wait to see it
I
again.
wonder why.
Well, there was a lot of reasons why, actually.
Okay.
I thought that it was very timely. I thought the messaging was perfect. And I thought it was done pretty subtly in a very cool way. I did.
Okay.
And Brie Larson kicked butt.
Yeah.
She was good.
Yeah.
And we got to see a softer side of Nick Fury, I felt like, this time around.
Okay, different side.
Different side? No,
I don't know
not
if it's
softer?
necessarily softer. It's kind of, a side that's is underdeveloped.
Okay. Well, we got to see his very special relationship with Goose. That was sweet.
Cats in general, I would think. That cat in particular because it's here, but I guess, the way it's put together, he's just a cat guy in general.
Are you a cat person?
No.
Yeah, most people aren't.
Yeah, most people. There's millions of people online that are.
Yeah,
apparently.
but it's quite divisive. I feel like you are or you're not. And
That's true. There's no in between.
no.
Yeah.
And you had to work, there was 4 different cats, right?
There were 4 different cats, but the cat that did the majority of the work was Reggie.
Reggie.
Yeah.
Was he the favorite? Like,
Reggie was the one
The standout?
that had the most skill.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys, did you really feel like you actually bonded? Because it seemed like you did. Your chemistry was
Felt
amazing.
like we did. When he was on set, he would come hang around. He would literally sit and wait on something to happen, and some of the other cats always ran back to the trainers. But Reggie got used to sitting around with us. He probably knew we had snacks in our pockets.
I was going to say, what were you feeding him?
Because they're totally snack oriented.
That's true. Scene stealer. I really felt like he was the scene stealer.
Yeah.
You've worked with Brie before, but then
Yeah.
seeing her in this light, in this way, what was it like? What was it like seeing her transform into this?
Well, it's
superhero?
great for me. I mean, I've watched her do all this other stuff and followed her career, and then I've done 2 films with her. This is the 3rd. It's a culmination of something that is going to be very special. Like I said to her, that she's capable of doing so many things that to be able to step into this particular universe and create a character that is this kind of important. I mean, it's not just that she's Captain Marvel and she can fly and she can flame up and she can shoot, electron bolts out of her hands. It's everything that she represents in terms of who she was before she became Captain Marvel. Carol Danvers is a person who had accomplished a lot on her own before she even got to that, and Star Force and whoever those people are that keep telling her that, we created you and we're responsible, and what we gave you we can take away. But what they couldn't take away was what she accomplished before she got there. She was somebody, she was a pilot, she was strong. She did get knocked down 10 times and she got up 11, and she made it work for herself. And so when somebody consequently tells you, everything you are is because of us, she can say, no, everything I am is because of me, and I can prove that to you. And that's the important lesson in this thing, that everybody can realize their own potential.
For sure. And obviously the strong messaging for little girls, that little girl actress, she was amazing,
well,
by the way.
she's great because she puts real pressure on them.
Right.
They're like, you guys are supposed to be my role models. What's happening?
And that's pretty that's this generation. I really feel like they are like that, right?
Yeah,
Like, these girls, they're
for
formidable.
Sure. They speak up, but
love it.
I think they're going to be a whole bunch of little blue, red, and gold costumes running around the streets on
Halloween
this year. And
And
a
so
lot
they
of
should.
Brie Larson posters on our walls.
Yeah. I mean, she's a real life
awesome.
superhero. Did you see her pushing that 5,000-pound Jeep? I mean, is that how much?
She
those-
sent me those training videos like a year before you guys saw them. So she's like, I'm already training. This is what I'm doing. And I was like, good for you. Good for you.
What were you doing? What was your
I'm going to
training?
Pilates.
Did you? Is that what you do?
Yeah.
You go to Pilates?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm not lifting anything other than my body weight.
Yeah, she's doing that Jeep video. I mean,
Jeep
how is
video
that
up
even
the hill
real?
is kind of crazy. And
That's not safe. Like
Yeah.
that could kill you.
not really.
Kinda. You could roll back. No.
Trainers.
I don't know.
Like
That's
3 other guys standing there to stop the Jeep when that happens.
all right.
Marvel does have insurance. They are not crazy.
I would think that insurance
They
would have to be
did
pretty
want
high.
her to do this movie.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true. And she was in F-16s and all kinds
Yeah,
of things. Insane.
they let them do stuff that
Insane.
normally you don't.
So cool.
They had a great time though.
So cool. And then in a few months you'll be doing all of this again for Endgame.
Yeah, somebody will.
Oh, come on. You're in Endgame.
Really?
You're so good at this. You've been doing this so long, it doesn't even break anymore.
You seen the red dots showing up on my coat? Who's in here?
At this point, you can't have the fear anymore. You know, like you're
Everybody's got the fear.
Really?
Yeah, of course. You start asking certain kinds of questions. There's lots of, well, not yet, but characters disappear in the Marvel universe.
Well, we're hearing this next, that Endgame is
A lot of people flaked off that might not show back up. I was one of them, so I have no idea what's going on in any of these movies.
He's good. Well, a lot of people are saying this could be the end for your character in Endgame, but you don't even, he's just staring at me. Nothing. Well,
Endgame comes out when?
I think April.
Oh, when Spider-Man out?
What are you going to tell us about that?
Nothing. Apparently I'm not dead. Apparently if I'm showing up in Spider-Man.
We can't have another Avengers film without you.
Okay.
What can you talk about?
Huh?
What else can you talk about?
My singing.
Your
How was
singing.
that?
Great.
You don't even know what the song was.
The music in this film was so good.
Have you ever heard
There
of
was a
that
lot of
song that I was
throwbacks.
singing in this movie?
I'm trying to remember. I genuinely am trying to remember which song it was. I'm trying to remember. There was a lot of good music in
Mr.
it.
Postman.
Oh, of course I know Mr. Postman. Of course I do.
It's an old Australian favorite.
Weirdly enough, they made it to Australia, yes. It was a big hit. I mean, I was a kid, probably, or probably before, way before I was born.
Big kid. Hopefully you weren't a big kid when
I was a kid when I heard it.
You weren't a kid when that song, no.
When I heard it.
When that song,
Yeah.
when you heard it, you were
Yeah.
a kid. You better have been.
Of course.
Because when it was out, I was a kid.
There was a lot
I'm
of good...
way older than you.
Maybe not. There was a lot of good throwbacks, though. The music, the soundtrack of this film was
The 90s music?
really good.
90s music was
I
good
loved
for you.
it.
Yeah, look at you rocking.
I'm calling
man.
it a throwback.
You feel it. You feel it.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
I
you.
love the film. I can't wait to see it again, but I also can't wait for little girls everywhere to see it.
All right,
So I think
we'll
it's
see
very
what they have to
timely.
say.
I think it's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Want more extra? Hit the subscribe button and the bell and never miss a video.